Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is me, it is Tony, and I am in such like upbeat spirited mood. As you guys, I was listening to Whitney Houston, like that song just gets me in such a mood, so I had to throw it on so I can sit here and talk to you guys because today's video is a little bit more on the serious side. But before we get into that, if you are new here, make sure you guys subscribe, click that thumbs up button, join us as we grow and as we expand our life and whatnot. But today's video is going to be all about coming out, tips on coming out. This has been probably one, like, besides HRT stuff, like this has probably been like the biggest question that I get asked all the time. I did write a couple things down that I want to mention to you guys that I do not want to forget, but for the most part I just kind of want to sit here and keep it raw and whatnot, and just express this with you guys from what I've learned in my life and what have worked for me, just picked up over the past few years. But before we get started, are you guys living for the hair? Okay, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but we finally got another pack of hair and I am living, you guys. It's not that I do not want to wear wigs. I totally think I'm gonna wear wigs, but I am like, I love the fact that I can wear like hair extensions now, that makes sense, like, and like have this beautiful hair. But anyways, moving on from that. The first thing that I wanted to say is, as you are trying to identify yourself, whether that be that you are straight, gay, bisexual, transgender, whatever it is, like whatever that is, you have to feel it first in here. And that's one thing that I think for me took a long time. I had to find that love within myself and respect who I was, and just kind of like soul search a little bit and understand who I was and what I was at the time. Now, at the time when I was kind of wondering what these things were, you know, I was in high school and I had no idea, like, not that there wasn't gay people out there was totally gay people out there, but at the time, the community or the world was at a different place. Like every generation says that, but it truly does change, and it changes every single time because we are more open to it, you know, we're more accepting to certain things. But for example, the one person that was gay at my high school that was openly gay, one of the only people that was only openly gay, because I wasn't until I graduated, I will not sit here and act like I was not. They would get carrots thrown at them and things of that nature, and that's fucked up. Like, the thing about this community, or you being in this community, is that we are so strong. And I feel, God, this video is gonna be all over the place, so I'm sorry if it is. I'm trying to put out everything so you guys get it, but you truly have to find that strength within you. You have to find that respect within yourself, that you love yourself, that you respect the fact that you are gay, because you are going up against all odds, gay, straight, whatever it is, you guys, like literally whatever you are that you feel that you may be not the norm, quote unquote the norm, then be ready to face the world, because the world is telling you that you are wrong. But how are we wrong when we're just humans that want to love, that humans that have hearts? I always tell people, it makes no sense to me how the life that I choose to live is affecting yours. It really doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. I truly feel like once you kind of are sure within you of what you are, of course my brother was gay, so he already had taken a lot of bullets, and I'm very thankful for that. But I also needed to fight that battle, like, just in here. So first, like I said, guys, first thing you guys want to do is accept yourself for who you are and what you are. Once you've done that, it's time to maybe tell a friend, someone who you genuinely trust, that you know is your friend, that will be there for you no matter what, someone that is not gonna be like, go and tell the whole world, you know, your secret, somebody that you 100% completely trust, whether that be a friend, a sister, a brother, somebody in your family, like a cousin, whoever you genuinely truly feel like they have their best interest at you. Talk to them. Tell them how you feel, because I know that it is going to be eating you up inside. Like, it is going to be eating you up, girl, literally inside. When you are gonna tell your parents or family or whatever it is, make sure that you have a plan, if that makes sense. For me, I really didn't have a plan, but it's something that I tell people now. It's like, if you come from a family that just you feel is not accepting, one of your friends has that really cool mom that's like super dope with you being gay or whatever, then, you know, talk to her and tell her like, hey, this is what it is, like I want to tell my parents, and if I tell them like if anything was wrong, is there any way that I can maybe stay with you for a few days till we get the whole situation figured out? First thing you guys should do is have a plan in motion so that you always are safe and that there's someone there that will help you. Once you've got that planned out, whatever it is that you're gonna do, I truly feel like I went to my mom personally. I went to my mom and I told her, like, I came out to my mom twice. I told my mom, like, I remember I was like 17 or 18 and I told her like, hey mom, this is the Jush. I want to let you know that I like boys, you know, blah, 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 blah. And my mom, I remember, just told me like, why do you think you like them? I go, Mama, I don't think, I know. And, you know, we sat and talked, and I think we sat and talked that time, and then the second time that I came out to my mom and I told her I was trans, we cried, and I'm not kidding guys, like, be prepared to cry because you are letting out such a secret that it's painful, and I don't know why we should feel ashamed, but the world makes us feel ashamed. But we cried, and so be prepared for that. And I think my best advice, literally my honest advice, is tell your mom or your dad, just be like, look, this is hard as it is, okay? I understand that this is not the norm, but at the same time, how do you think I feel when the world is against me? All I want is your support. That's what I told my mom, and that's what I told them. I said, look, I know you don't understand it. I don't expect you to understand it, but what I do expect you to do is be my parent and be there. If you have questions, ask me. And it's taken time, you guys. It's taken so much time. You know, and I will say that, for example, I do feel like most of the time your family will know. They will know 100%. My mom and my dad knew. Like, they were like, we knew. Even with my whole transgender thing, like, my family, I feel like everybody knew. And like I was saying, guys, just tell them like, hey, all I'm asking for is your support, and if they do not support you, and if they kick you out, which is completely fucked up, I do not understand how parents can do that. This is your child. And I understand that it is difficult, but if you accept all your other kids for their mishaps and the shit that they do, you should be able to accept this one and love and support this child, because this child is gonna go through more than all of them. And let me tell you guys something. If your parents are not supportive, because whatever reason, take a moment. Yes, it will hurt and it is painful, and I understand that it hurts, but do not bring yourself down because of the choices that they are making. You need to remember that you are an amazing individual. To all my sisters out there, to all my brothers, to everyone out there that is sad, I see your guys' posts. I know that it's hard. I know that we can get lonely. I know that life is hard, because people are constantly either judging us more than they judge heteros or straight people. I have a huge heart, and I have so much to offer, more than just my sexuality or my gender. There's so much more. And just remember that for me, the way that I see it now is being in this community or being part of this world, in this little tiny world. We are special little people that have been sprinkled across the world. And remember to find that beauty within you. I am loyal to people that I truly love and care for. I will fight for you in ways that other people will not. I will not leave you when you need me. I will be there. In your hardest times, I will be there. I am not the friend that's gonna dump you just because whatever reason it is. That is not who I am. That brings me on to the next point. Is like I said, having a support group of friends, family members, whoever it is that are around you, that are willing to just kind of like support you and just be there and be like, you know what, no, we're gonna make it through this, because everybody else out there is not gonna do that for you. So just find those people, even if it's 2-3 people, whatever it is, keep that core group of people in your life that are gonna be there, that wanna make sure you're okay, that wanna make sure that you are living your life to the fullest, that you are happy. Keep those people around you. And I will tell you, guys and girls, that it is hard on your parents. Like, you have to understand that it is hard. We cannot expect them to completely like understand everything in one day, but educate them. And I always tell people this, let me educate you before you start jumping to conclusions. Like, Let me show you what my life is about. I'm not just this cliche of whatever it is. Let me explain to you who I am, what I am, and what my life is all about. You know, don't be so hard on them. You know, try to let them understand and grow with you. Parents, I think for the most part, I think that what it is that they're scared of all the things that their child is going to go through. You know, because the world treats us like shit sometimes. And like I always tell people is, tell your parents you just want their backing. You want that support from them so that you can face the world without any fears. That's my best advice to you and your parents. Back up that person. It is your family. Be there for them. And if they're not there for you, then go and create your own family. Like RuPaul says, you create your own family. You know, and that's something that I'm very big on. You create your sisters, your friends, the people around you. That is your family. I have realized that you cannot please everybody. That's another thing. You cannot please everybody. You cannot make everyone in your family happy. You have to live your life for you. And yes, it is hard, but sometimes you just gotta jump and do it. Hence my nails. Like, I'm sure it's not the easiest thing for my parents or my brothers and whatnot to, you know, take on the fact that I have nails and wear all this makeup. I understand. But at the same time, like I told my sister-in-law recently, I have to live my life for me. I can't, you guys are living your life to the fullest. You guys have kids, you guys are married, you guys have this, that. Why can't I live my life like that? Just because it's a little bit different than yours. And if you really think about it, your life, everyone's life is going to be different. Everybody does little different things than everybody else that not everybody's going to accept. So you guys, honestly, find it in your heart and the strength of you to totally go on and like, and be strong for you. Find that, literally guys, find that strength within you. You just have to be strong for you. And there is 1-800 numbers that you guys can reach out to. If you guys want to reach out to me, by all means, DM me. I'm not a psychologist, but I will be here for you if you need me. Because when I was younger, there was a few people and I looked up to them, and I want to tell you guys that it is okay. Especially if you're in high school, you guys, it's okay. You guys are so lucky right now. You're living in a world, in a time when you guys we're more accepted than ever, I feel, and it's just gonna grow to get better. And you know, show people that, you know, this community is fucking dope as shit, like honestly. And yeah, with all that said, I will talk to you guys later. Bye everyone.